Hey Venu, hi. It's really nice to meet you. We always meet in some other venue rather than near our houses. So ಇದು ಯಾವುದೋ ತಮಿಳ್ ನಾಡು ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ we are meeting.
Yeah.
How are you, Venu?
So I'm great. Yeah, actually, nice to see you. I think I keep meeting you or bumping into in some occasion or another thing, or sometimes in Centennial Park,
Yeah.
trying to walk or run around along with Shiv Shailam.
Yes. So tell me about your family. You know what are they doing? Your children and your wife.
Yeah, as you all know, I think I got married in January of 1987. So my wife is Shashi, and she comes from Bangalore, Malleshwaram area. And then I have two kids, so Thara and Varsha. Of course, they are not kids anymore, they are all grown up. So Thara is the eldest one. Actually, she's almost like 25, 26 now. So she's studying her medicine. She's in third year, so next year she's going to graduate. And the younger one, actually, Varsha Iyengar, I think you all know, she just graduated from University of Maryland, College Park. She completed her architecture.
Yeah.
And then now she plans to go to Cincinnati to do her master's program.
Oh,
So, okay.
wonderful, Venu. That's really nice to hear, and we do see your wife and daughters once in a while.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful family. So I think you have seen, we've been following all the WhatsApp communication between all our friends, and nice to have you also in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, it is great to get a lot of like old timing remembrances. So specifically, I think some of the folk they remember some minute details in terms of what everybody was wearing or what kind of helmet they had or what bike they were riding. So it's great. So.
Or what people are not wearing too, right?
Yeah. No, I think if you know, like, I know whether anybody knew, like, Markham. So, in fact, he is, like, the style of this plant is coming to style in US now. Like, you wear the pant below your this one. So, I think Markham was in the fashion industry at that time when we were studying.
Trendsetter.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you are commuting from what used to be called Osarli.
Yeah.
In fact, you were called Osarli in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I think Sukumar and some other people they were calling like Vasarli. I think because at that time Vasarli was not well known.
Yeah.
So I think now it is called Vijayanagar.
That's right.
So in Vasarli, I think three guys used to come. So myself and then Vijay Kumar and then also Raj Kumar. So Chapal Singh. So we all used to come. In fact, I used to go to Chapal Singh's house all the time because he wanted notes because he used to bunk classes and then he used to come on the bike and then he wants to get notes from me.
And you came by BTS or by bicycle?
Yeah, actually BTS because even at that time, right, as you all know, like we cannot afford even bicycle. So we were 7 kids, so all boys.
Yeah.
So in order to get bicycle, I had to wait for my turn. So, but when I used to come to NCC, I used to ride the bike. So,
okay.
Along with Rajkumar.
And you went to St. Joseph's College, is that right?
Yeah, I went to St. Joseph College close to Cantonment area. So I think I knew Mahendra in Cantonment. I don't remember whether Sukho also went to St. Joseph or I think somebody else went. I think maybe Sharad or somebody.
Yeah. So Sukho was your project mate, is that right?
Yeah, Sukumar and myself and Kale.
Oh, and
so
Kale.
Design.
What did you guys do in the project?
Actually it's a torque meter, like not touchable torque meter.
Yeah.
With strain gauges, we had to measure so that you can measure the what do you call the actual strength and relativity of the material. So we used to go and buy. In fact, Sukho had his car at that time. I think his mom's car.
Yeah.
So he used to take us to city market to find the metal. I think we needed some steel with the 80 centimeter diameter or something.
Yeah.
So we used to go and look for cheap price for that. And then of course, actually, when the project work started, right? The steel it's hard to do using the lathe, regular lathe. We started doing and then we spoiled one area where it sort of dug into the material. And then actually Ramrao, you know, like he opened his nice lathe to help us out. And of course our project lead advisor was Dr. K. Lingaya.
Oh, okay.
So that was good.
So nobody could touch you guys then?
Yeah. So in fact, actually the project, in fact the torque meter was good. conceptually it was good, but we had some problem getting it work
Yeah.
because the electric circuit where we had to wire the wires,
Yeah.
so it didn't work properly when we did the demo.
Oh, I see.
So, but in fact, that helped me to get a job in ISRO, that
Oh,
project, because they
wonderful.
were doing something related to that at Indian Space Research Organization. So
Oh,
that
wonderful.
was really helpful.
Venu, my recollection of you is you walking with your blue books
Yeah,
and also in the library.
yeah. So, again, at that time, actually, my main motivation was to get good grades and study. So that's all. So nothing else. Of course, occasionally we used to have fun sitting on the compound wall, right?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
unlike everybody else at that age, right? Everybody looking at the girls, especially Rajkumar
Yeah.
and some other people, they were on the actual bus stop.
Yeah.
And we were sort of far away and then looking in the back seat. What's going on?
So
Because I think you guys used to come from HAL, right? And
Yeah.
you used to come early, and I used to come early mainly because of the bus schedule and other things.
yeah.
So it was. I mean, those days were really nice. I don't think the kids nowadays
Yeah.
have similar experience like what we did around that area.
Yeah.
Around that time frame.
So what's the kind of most interesting classes you remember, Venu?
Actually, one of the favorite thing I remember is fluid mechanics.
Uh-huh.
So our VNDM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a favorite. And also the LRD. The LRD is strength of materials.
Bhaskar Naidu.
Bhaskar Naidu, sorry.
Yes, yeah.
So Bhaskar Naidu. In fact, I still have his notes, believe
Wow.
it or not. And even fluid mechanics I have too.
Wow.
VNDM's notes.
I think they feel very proud of you, Venu. Now, why were you called Acharya Vinoba Bhave in the
I don't
tour?
know why they named me because maybe I was too simple at that time, or I don't know. Or maybe I was looking one. I don't know how they named me. So I don't know why they called me Vinoba Bhave.
Oh, by the way, how come you're not wearing your famous checked pants? You remember you used to wear some checked pants from Canada or whatever, and we used to call you pantograph. Your pants were called pantographs.
At that time actually we were longing for getting dresses from my brother from Canada.
Yeah.
So I think that was one very popular at that time.
Yes.
So I mean that was since it was free, right? So
Yeah.
I used to wear that all the time.
So Kazi used to call that as pantograph. You know, if you remember. Do you remember it?
Pantograph? No,
Yes.
I don't remember.
The
Sorry.
pants, your pants were checked
So
pants.
always checks, right?
So it like something like graph.
Yeah.
So we used to call it pantographs.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
a good pattern to call.
What else do you remember about the tours, Venu?
Actually, about the tour, like All India tour, right? One thing I remember, I think probably you also remember, is like when we used to go by the bogie, right?
Yeah.
When the lunchtime comes, everybody like in the canteen you have to pre-order, right?
Uh-huh.
But myself, Murali, and you and Pandrinath, I think.
Uh-huh.
So we always used to calculate how long the train will stop in the station.
Uh-huh.
Based on that, if you go to the station, you get cheaper lunch.
Yeah.
So we used to run there and then quickly eat and come back. So I think that's one thing which I remember. And also in Bombay or something, I think it was so hot.
Uh-huh.
So we all took shower in the where the train used for cleaning the trains, etc.
I see.
And another thing I remember in Calcutta, right after
Yeah.
the Howrah Bridge, I think it was so hot.
Yeah.
And in the morning we all went to this Ramakrishna home or something.
Yes.
So where we had hot morkolam.
Yes.
So that one, I think we were all very hungry. I think we ate that. Then
Wow.
of course another thing which I remember was in I think Delhi or Kashmir, I think.
Uh-huh.
So we were in Mysore hostel.
Yeah.
So I was very close to the window. I think the window was broken for some reason,
Ah.
and it was so cold. And I didn't have anything to wear on me. I was shivering all night long, trying to sleep. And I know some people, they went and bought some bed, like air cushion bed or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether you remember whether Mahendranath or
Oh, I
something.
see. No, I don't. Yeah.
But that was a nice cold experience for me because outside of Bangalore.
Did you go on the Goa trip too, Venu?
Yeah, I did. So
Yeah.
in fact, Goa trip actually everybody went, right? I don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but of course at that time I was, as you said, I was so Vinoba Bhave, right? I didn't try any of the Goa Feni or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did go to that place where you all, I don't know, maybe Kade,
Uh-huh.
joking to that bar area, right?
Yes.
So I came up to that point and then that's it. That was my limit at that time.
Venu, it's really amazing that you have changed, you have come to this country, and it's so really nice to see you here.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
actually,
yeah, go ahead. Venu.
yeah, I think it's really nice. Like some of the core UVCE people are here, right? Like at least like 10 or 15 people.
That's right.
So it is very good, and all the others are doing so well
Yeah.
back in India too. So it's nice to see the whole group succeeded.
So what do you want to tell all the UC friends?
So actually, I would like to meet everybody, get together, all 50 of us. I don't know whether it will be possible, physically possible. At least at the same time, actually, same group, like a bunch of us here and a bunch of people in India on the same day, same time. If we can
Yes.
meet, right? So that'll be great. So
Yeah, that will be great, really. So Venu, thank you very much.
yeah, sure.
It's really nice to see you as always.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll be in touch.
Yeah,
And all the best to your daughter's dance today.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.